Yo, what's good, y'all? Looks like we got those patch notes. Let's check them out. Okay, so PC, various fixes to improve game stability. I want to get down to these balance changes. Okay, added Takeda, added Ferra, added MK95 skins for Reptile, Smoke, and Sub. Wow. Added UMK3 skins for Rain and Ermac. Order of Darkness skin for Quan. Okay, let's get down to these. Okay. So this does have some balance stuff in it. So fix some issues. Okay. Fix rare instances where the recovery of the main fighter after a cameo was hit during a summon attack could be inconsistent. Okay, here's a big one. Uppercut jump cancel, down back punch. So uppercuts now have 4 hits of armor. Wow. So if someone does like something unsafe into Kano knives, you could down 2 enhance and get an unbreakable combo, and you'll armor through Kano knives or striker bombs. It has 4 hits of armor, has consistent damage scaling along with slowing down the opponent and pulling them towards, while disabling the opponent's ability to break or use a cameo. So you'll be able to get an unbreakable combo for 2 bars with that, and you'll be able to get through like ambush cameo, stuff like that. So anytime your opponent has 2 bars, you got to be careful doing unsafe stuff in ambush cameo. Alright, the following moves are now considered airborne when the character is visually off the ground. Havoc, Twisted Torso, Johnny Cage, Back to the Butcher. Katana. Wait, so they're now considered airborne when the character is visually off the ground. Okay. So Twisted Torso, Johnny Cage. Okay, so that's Johnny Cage's forward 1-2-4. Katana's back 1-4. Melina's backward. Okay, so a lot of these moves are gonna now be considered airborne when the character's off the ground. Okay. Understandable. Okay, invasions. Online. Fixed for crash that occurred in King of the Hill if player repeatedly disconnects. Fixed incorrect all-time stats being displayed. Practice. Fixed issue with super fill amount not being used when initially loading in after switching to cameo and practice settings. Okay. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Baraka Barrage third hit now has 11 more frames of hit advantage. Third hit? What is that? What is that? What's that gonna do? Improved auto-facing on air death spin and air enhanced death spin final hit. Ooh, okay. I think that would be good. Gearus, toward front punch, back punch. Recovers 9 frames faster. That's what we saw Cease talking about. Yeah, so... Okay, so it was exactly what Cease said. Buffs to forward 1-2, and then they fixed the bug with fixed point. Okay. Havoc, fixed animation issue during Brutality Victory. Fixed missing sound effects when Neoplasm is blocked. Okay. So nothing really changed with Havoc. Kenshi, fixed Ancestor being able to be hit by the falling projectiles after they disappeared. Melina straight side, Melina low side. Ostra's Heaven's Beacon. Reptile Force Ball. So nothing about Sento not coming out on block. Maybe that was a bug in the Evo build. Katana, Adinian dance, back kick towards plus front kick. Front kick has increased hit advantage on the first 3 hits. Okay. Lime increased walk speed. Wow. New attack, Rising Sun. Back 2-4 added. We knew about that. Forces of Light, front punch, back punch moves further forward. Wow. Sneaking Sanctuary, front punch, back kick moves further forward. Wow, they made her jab string was already pretty good, and they made it even better. Okay. Double palm, away back punch, cancel frame is 1 frame earlier. Nova burst, away back punch, front punch starts up 3 frames faster. So that means now her back 2-1 won't have a gap. Fixed fatal blow, hitting certain cameos, causing an incorrect animation. So Lime got some really good buffs here, y'all. Liu Kang, Dragon's Tail, final hit has 20 more frames of hit advantage. Dragon's Tail, is that his armor? Okay. Natara. Air Dark Plunge now does a ground bounce hit reaction, has up block vulnerability. Okay. So that's her dive kick. Enhanced Dark Plunge has 20 more frames of block stun with more pushback. 10 more frames of block stun floss block and has up block vulnerability. So does that mean that the EX is safe unless you Okay, yeah, I think they made the EX safe unless you up block it. Seems like that's what it is. And then the meterless is unsafe normally, but it launches. Bloody Ball can no longer be canceled in the air specials on block or miss. Bloody Ball and Enhanced Bloody Ball projectile first hit no longer cause stumble animation when blocked. Enhanced Bloody Ball now has an additional hit during projectile startup. Had its damage adjusted and can no longer be canceled in the air specials on block or miss. Yeah, and we saw like in some clips in the other video I posted that they can do combos now off of that, off the 2 hits with Bloody Bolt. Air dash landings now allowed buffered basic attacks. Air dash landings now allowed buffered basic attacks. Okay, that seems interesting. Enhanced Leap of Faith can be canceled 3 frames earlier. Raiden, fixed Fatal Blow hitting certain cameos causing an incorrect hit animation. Reptile, fixed buffs lingering after air falling Fang cancel is performed without invisibility active. Okay. Scorpion's a big one. Sidekick, back kick now has 9 more frames of hit advantage. Okay. First 2 hits of sweeping Scorpion Tail away front kick now hit mid and can be 2-1 canceled into special moves. Okay, so they made his back 3 a mid, but they made it cancelable. So that's a big buff. Enhanced Flameport recovers 7 frames faster and no longer enables auto block the first time in a combo. Okay, so you're going to be able to do combos with Enhanced Flameport. Fatal Blow hit region size increased when the opponent is in a combo. Fixed visual effects from Enhanced Devouring Flame lingering during brutalities. So it seems like you're going to be able to use Enhanced Flameport as kind of like a teleport cancel and also to extend combos. Like I saw Javier saying you could do back 3 into EX teleport to get a combo. Sindel, fixed cartwheel using incorrect animation when it's up blocked. Adjusted animation during startup of Royal Dismissal. Okay. Smoke, enhanced Vicious Vapors into Vicious Vapor cancels. Recovers 5 frames faster. Wow, so EX cancels with Smoke are going to be plus now. Okay, that's interesting. Sub-Zero Heavy Toe front kick has 2 more frames of hit advantage. So is stand 3. Ice Clone has an increased hit region and significantly increased hit region when opponents in a combo. Okay, so its combos are going to be more consistent. And you're going to be able to like catch them in it on the ground more as well. Deadly Vapors no longer enables auto block the first time in a combo. So Deadly Vapors combos meterlessly now. Fixed Ice Clone charge hit region lingering after connecting with one character. Tanya no longer considered airborne during part of her hit animation for back throw. Okay. Omni-Man Fatal Blow first hit no longer causes stumble animation when blocked. Fixed Invincible Rush overhead using incorrect animation when up-blocked. Alright, Quan Chi added new attack. Best foot backward, down towards back kick. Okay, so it's diagonal forward back kick. Diagonal forward 4. Okay, and that's like his mid kick that's going to supplement his stand 4. Okay. Fixed incorrect pushback against corner opponents and missing visual effects during throw escape. Peacemaker fixed incorrect pushback against cornered opponents and missing visual effects during throw escape. Ermac fixed Fatal Blow causing Ermac to briefly throw immune after the attack misses. Okay. Okay, Homelander, big one. Air Diabolical Dash, Grounding Fist can no longer be canceled on block, so that's his back forward 2-1. So they fixed that. Hovering Impact has 6 more frames of recovery. So I assume that's his dash 4. Yeah, so they nerfed that. So they're not going to be able to do like jump 4, dash 4, jump 4, dash 4 like they were at Evo. Fixed second and third hit of Fatal Blow not breaking armor. Fixed issue that allowed flight attacks to be performed repeatedly after an opponent had been defeated. Fixed rare bug that could cause Homelander to have lingering momentum if air god complex is performed at specific timing as flight duration ends. Fixed rare bug that could cause flight to persist if winning a round under certain conditions. Fixed 2-in-1 cancel still sometimes being possible after a fly attack was up-blocked. Adjust the camera when blast off is used. Fixed lingering sound effects when laser attacks are interrupted during startup. Fixed audio issue with performing a practice reset after connecting Homelander's Hear No Evil. So it seems like Homelander, they nerfed his like jump 4 or his dash 4, so people can't just do those like near infinite block strings unless they like armor can make it whiff somehow, depending on the character. And then also his dash 1, where people were just mashing after armoring, doesn't seem like you can do that anymore. So that's good. I'm glad they didn't overdo him with the nerfs like they did Peacemaker. Those are some pretty fair changes. Now, Cameo fighter Cyrax. Cyrax can now move while holding self-destruct. Main fighter will no longer take damage if Cyrax is hit while holding self-destruct. Cyrax will drop his bomb if he is hit while holding self-destruct. So they just completely revamped this move. They made it like a crazy like Sento that has like a hit lingering whenever they hit it. Self-destruct explosion hit region increase and has one more active frame. Copter Chopper can now choose to direct the opponent being hit to fly towards or away. Okay. Horizontal Chopper now has a white glow on Cyrax when it's executed. Fixed horizontal chopper sometimes being able to be performed while cameos are disabled. So big Cyrax buffs, especially to self-destruct. Darius. New follow-up attack, Ground Invitational, can be performed by holding down during delayed heal turn. Okay, so that's like his low. New follow-up attack, Army of 2, can be performed by pressing flip stance during heal turn. So he's got 2 new moves. Okay, double Dagon kick now drains 1 bar of super meter from opponent when it hits. Oh wow, that's crazy. Twister kicks, when done as a follow-up to double whammy, refills cameo meter with each hit. So like his neutral cameo attack that everyone uses that takes the whole bar, if you use the follow-ups, it regens the cameo meter a bit. Jump cancel after double whammy hits can be performed by holding up. The double whammy hit reaction gravity adjusted. Twister kicks first 2 hits no longer cause stumble animation when blocked. Fixed a rare issue that could cause a specific sequence of attacks using volley ballistic to move Darius to an unintended location. So huge buffs to Darius. Now this buff, this one, so like the Twister kicks, they could give a lot of characters throw combos, like even like Baraka and stuff. But obviously it takes the whole cameo bar, so it's like, dang, like use your whole cameo bar for that. But if you want to sacrifice a little bit of damage by just doing the follow-up moves, you'll actually regen some cameo meter and it might be worth it. So that's really interesting. Frost cameo added new move, Ice Wall. Yeah, we know all about that. Fixed several visual issues that could occur with forward throw brutality. Okay. Goro, increased recharge rate of punch walk. That's good. Raise the roof can now be canceled into a dead weight or punch walk before the attack is performed. Punch walk can be canceled in a dead weight or Shokan stomp after any of the punches. Wow, after any of the punches. Shokan stomp now has a wide glow on Goro when it's executed. Fixed Shokan stomp sometimes being able to be performed while cameos are disabled. Okay. Jax cameo reduced recharge rate of energy wave and now recovers 10 frames faster on block. So energy wave is going to have better cooldown and it's like +7 on block. That's crazy. Away we go will no longer interact with the player who is in a hit reaction. Okay. So a nerf to Kung Lao teleport a little bit. Alright, so Motaro. Centurion? Is that how you say it? Centaurian? Centaurian, I think that's how you say it. Warp will no longer interact with the players in a hit reaction. Wow, so that move also won't save you from getting hit anymore as well. Centaurian Warp can be directed at different ranges after grabbing his partner and has slightly increased meter refill. So that's not as big of a buff as we thought because it's not going to save you from getting hit. Like the way Motaro's teleport worked before was how Katana's flow did, where if you hit him, it would still go, right? It's not going to work like that. So you're not going to just be able to do like some dumb shit into teleport and save yourself. So it's a good buff, but not as good as we thought. Fatal Blow Charge now has armor. Fixed rare issue which could cause the background to remain darkened longer than intended when charge is interrupted after using Homelander's flight. Added new move Aura Flame. Hold cameo button during fire breath. Yeah, so that's like Scorpion's new like dot damage move. That's really good. Okay, Sector's a big one. Activate homing now fires 2 missiles instead of 1. Up rocket starts up 5 frames faster, has different hit reactions, has a bigger hit region when the opponent's in a combo. Dang, so his rocket is 5 frames faster now. A big problem with Sector was like, whenever you would try to do something dumb into Sector, it was a little too slow. You know what I mean? Sector would get hit, the missile wouldn't come out in time, but now that might be different. When Flamethrower is blocked or misses, players can choose to not perform the second hit. Man, I feel like they wanted to make Sector top tier this patch. These are some crazy buffs. Activate homing now has a white glow on Sector. Fix activate homing, sometimes being able to be performed while cameos are disabled. Shujinko will no longer take double damage during a specific window of Homelander's flight or laser. Fix mimic. Flight delay, ground laser. So basically like some bug fixes to Shujinko stuff. Okay. Sub-Zero cameo, fix cold shoulder, sometimes being able to be performed while cameos are disabled. Okay, Chameleon. Fan lift will no longer interact with the player's in a hit reaction, great nerf. If Chameleon is hit before Glaive returns, it will no longer return regardless of the main fighter blocking, that's great. Side Toss has 31 more frames of vulnerability to attacks. Roll has 18 more frames of vulnerability to attacks. Glow has 44. So they added a bunch more vulnerability to the attacks. To the moves, okay. Janet, fix issue with stun double lingering when Sindel hits opponent's cameo with enhanced Queen's Command. Movado, best feet forward, and Nindrop now have a maximum height that can be performed at. Okay. So overall, y'all, I think this is a W patch. It seems like I like the nerfs to Chameleon and Homelander. They weren't too crazy, but, you know, they are meaningful. And then they buffed the shit out of Sector. Decent buffs to, like, Motaro and Jax. These Goro ones we need to lab before we say if they're great or not. Okay, little buff to Frost. Huge buffs to Darius. Huge buffs to Cyrax. You know, slight nerfs to Homelander. Fair nerfs, in my opinion. Nice little new move for Quan. Nice little buffs to Sub. Okay, little buff to Smoke. Not sure if it'll be worth the meter. In most cases. Really nice buffs to Scorpion. Really good buffs to Natara. Really good buffs to Lee May. Okay, little buff to Geras. And then I need to see what this changes with Baraka. But yeah, y'all, really cool patch notes. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Later.